Boxing world is abuzz with whispers and accusations after the news broke that Paul, the flamboyant YouTuber turned pugilist, allegedly tried to weasel his way out of his upcoming fight with Mike Tyson. This reported attempt wasn't through the standard channels of renegotiating contracts or citing personal issues. No, according to whispers circulating around gyms and fight camps, Paul's team attempted to pull off a classic. The bogus injury. Social media, ever the breeding ground for fight rumors, was flooded with reports of Paul sporting a heavily bandaged hand. Accompanying this was a flurry of tweets from Paul himself, filled with dramatic pronouncements about a freak training accident and the possibility of the fight being called off. Devastated, one tweet read, "Doctor says I might not be able to fight Iron Mike. All this training going to waste." Another tweet, punctuated with crying emojis, lamented, "As I underestimated the champ's training regimen. My body is wrecked." However, this attempt at playing the sympathy card seems to have backfired spectacularly. Boxing insiders, with a keen eye for sniffing out theatrics, were quick to cast doubt on the supposed injury scene. It all before one veteran trainer snorted to a reporter, "These young internet stars think they can fool everyone. We all know the drill. Fight gets tough. Got to find a way out." Adding fuel to the fire of suspicion was the swiftness with which Paul's hand seemed to heal. Eagle-eyed fans noticed that just days after the initial social media posts, Paul was back to filming trick shots and throwing punches, albeit with a noticeably less dramatic hand wrap for his YouTube channel. This whiplash recovery did little to quell rumors that the injury was as fake as a $3 bill. When confronted by reporters about the alleged deception, Paul, ever the master of deflection, chuckled and brushed it off. "A little setback," he said with a wink. Fury erupted in the Iron Mike camp the moment news reached them of Jake Paul's alleged fake hand injury. The man who once intimidated opponents into submission with a single glare was now a volcano ready to blow. Reports from sources close to Tyson painted a picture of a legendary fighter fuming over what he perceived as a disrespectful and underhanded attempt to weasel out of their highly anticipated bout. Disgraced Tyson reportedly boomed his voice, echoing through the training facility, "This kid thinks he can play me like a fiddle. I'm not some chump. He can just walk all over." Memories of Tyson's ferocious ring persona flickered back to life as he paced relentlessly, his entourage scrambling to keep out of the way. According to a source who wished to remain anonymous, Tyson wasn't shy about sharing his colorful brand of commentary, called in everything under the sun. The source revealed social media's YouTube. "Why it all that, and worse." He was livid that someone with so little respect for the sport would try to pull a stunt like that. Social media, of course, wasn't spared Tyson's wrath. A now deleted Instagram post, a video surfaced of Tyson face contorted in rage, launching into a tirade aimed directly at Paul. "You think you can fake an injury and get out of this fight?" he roared. "I dare you step into the ring, son, and let's see how tough you really are, because when that bell rings, there's nowhere to run." Video, though short-lived, sent shockwaves through the boxing community, a glimpse into the fiery determination that still burned brightly within the aging legend. The boxing world is reeling from a double whammy. First, a new video surfaced showcasing Mike Tyson, the legendary heavyweight champion, still packing a ferocious punch. Then, in a move that sent shockwaves through the fight community, Jake Paul, the YouTuber turned boxer known for his brash persona, reportedly attempted to cancel their much-hyped exhibition bout. This unexpected turn of events has left fans scratching their heads. Just weeks ago, Paul was all bravado, talking smack and promising to put Iron Mike to sleep. Now, it seems the bravado has curdled into something more akin to cold sweats. There are two main theories swirling around Paul's sudden cold feet. The first centers around underestimation. Perhaps Paul, booed by victories against lesser opponents, viewed Tyson as a faded icon, a past his prime legend, ripe for an upset. The new footage, however, served as a brutal wake-up call. Here wasn't a rusty relic. This was still Iron Mike, a predator with lightning-fast reflexes and knockout power that could make even the most seasoned fighter wins. The second theory delves into the realm of strategy, building a brand and maximizing marketability are cornerstones of Paul's career. A win against Tyson would undoubtedly be a crowning achievement, propelling him to unimaginable heights in the boxing world. However, a loss to the heavyweight legend could be catastrophic. Not only could it inflict serious physical damage, but it could also shatter Paul's image and marketability within the sport. Stepping into the ring with Tyson is a high-risk, high-reward gamble, and Paul might be re-evaluating the odds. Whatever the reason, Paul's attempt to back out has injected a potent dose of drama into the fight. Buildup raises questions about his commitment to facing elite competition. Was his initial bravado a carefully constructed act, or is he truly determined to test himself against the best, even at the risk of significant setbacks? This unexpected development has also cast a spotlight on the nature of celebrity boxing exhibitions. While they offer entertainment value and a chance to see legends dust off the gloves, the potential for mismatched fights and the inherent dangers for less experienced participants remain a concern. Whether Paul and Tyson eventually clash in the ring remains to be seen, but one thing is certain: the attempted cancellation has thrown gasoline on the fire of anticipation. The fight, if it happens, will be a spectacle unlike any other, a clash of generations, styles, and motive. It's a fight that promises not only explosive action but also a deeper examination of the ever-evolving world of professional boxing.
Family loves Jake Paul.
Could you fuck him up?
Oh, I'm so fucking easy.
You think?
Yeah, but I would love him. I would never. I mean, it's my own fucking family. Everybody loves this little white motherfucker. You know what I mean? He got balls. He got the fucking balls. When you see a white boy with balls, you know, fuck. I'm talking about from real, but like, fuck you, motherfucker.
Yeah. But you would, but time out. Would it be like Tyson when you were 19 seconds?
Yeah, but nah, man. Let him have his fucking reign, man. Let him have his fucking
Yeah, but what if he
time.
stepped up and he's like, yo, Tyson, you're a fucking pussy. Let's go.
Nah, he's not gonna say that.
Maybe
Man,
that's
well,
one fight
you.
Dana would get behind.
Yo, Tyson versus
That
Jake
might be
Paul
the
would be
way.
the best fight fucking ever.
Listen, Iron Mike rumbled, his voice still carrying that trademark intimidating edge. They say Jake Paul's hurt some fake hand injury. Don't you believe it for a second this fight's happening? And that YouTube fella better be ready, cause Iron Mike ain't here for no playground games. A glint of amusement flickered in his eyes. They think I'm some old relic, a faded champ, just pulling on the gloves for a paycheck. Let me tell you, these old bones still got fire in them. I've been training harder than I have in years. Maybe see, this ain't just about some exhibition bout, some spectacle for these social media folks. This is about respect. Tyson slammed his fist into a heavy bag, the controlled thud echoing through the gym. Respect for the sport, for what it takes to climb into that ring and face another man. You don't get to talk smack online, then try and wiggle out when things get real. This ain't some game, son. This is boxing. He leaned closer, his voice dropping to a low growl. Now that being said, let's get one thing straight. Jake Paul, he ain't stepped into the ring with nothing close to what I bring. He's fought YouTubers, washed up basketball players. This is a different level. I'm the good and Iron Mike, and come fight night, he's going to find out exactly what that means. A slow smile spread across Tyson's face. Don't get me wrong, I respect the kid's hustle, but there's a difference between bravado online and the heart of a true fighter. This ain't about knockouts or flashy moves. This is about heart, about digging deep and finding the will to win. And on that night, it'll be staring down right across the ring. Appalled, the internet personality turned boxer found himself in hot water after news broke of his alleged fake hand injury, while social media was flooded with dramatic pronouncements about a training accident and the fight's potential cancellation. Whispers in the boxing world painted a different picture. Many suspected the injury was a ploy to weasel out of facing the legendary Mike Tyson. Even after Paul's supposed rapid recovery, the damage was done. The public's perception shifted and the narrative surrounding the fight took a dramatic turn. Suddenly, Paul wasn't the brash young challenger, hungry to prove himself against an icon. He was the one with something to prove, not just to the fans, but also to the boxing community itself. In a recent interview, Paul attempted to address the controversy, his usual bravado tempered with a newfound respect for the challenge ahead. Look, he conceded, there's no denying Mike Tyson is a beast. He's bigger, stronger, and has a knockout reel that could terrify even the bravest fighters. Hint of seriousness crept into his voice. Maybe I underestimated what I was getting myself into, but make no mistake, once that hand's fully healed, I'm stepping into the ring. And here's the thing, size doesn't always win fights, speed, strategy, and heart, those things can level the playing field. Paul, ever the showman, couldn't resist a jab at his critics. They can call it a fake injury, a publicity stunt, whatever they want, but come fight night, they'll all be watching. And when I'm in that ring facing a legend like